Six chill, for real.
Judah. The scepter will never leave Judah. The scepter will never leave Judah. The scepter will never leave Judah. I'm Judah. Christ sprang out of Judah. King David was Judah. King Asa was Judah. Don't crowd me up, who gon' rouse me up? Alistair Crowley, your time is up. It's a big mess, I gotta clean it up. Esau, the end of my kingdom's up. On the eagle's neck, I'll press. I woke up from my rest. My rulership is up next. No vex. Judah.
Shalom, Israel. Shalom! Thank you for joining us for another class here at ISBHBK, Israelite School of Biblical History and Practical Knowledge. We're here out of 2610 Granby Street.
That's right.
So here in Norfolk, Virginia, as you know, we have many locations. Many. Lord willing, he said more willing we have more. All right. So now we're currently in Houston, here in Norfolk, as well as Rochester and San Antonio. So I'm going to say this, subscribe to the channels. There's a lot of good channels, a lot of good classes. Get in tune, get locked in, all right? Houston is still in the process of switching buildings, getting the podium, getting the electricity, getting the internet connected, so please bear with us for Houston, all right? I want to get these guys to Israel, right? Just kidding. Other announcements, all right? We have other ways that you can watch us, all right? This is going to be Blog Talk Radio with Priest Mashaba. All right, so Priest Mashaba, this is Tuesday and Thursday. But I'm going to say this. You can go on there and look at videos every day. And you'll be on there for days and weeks because they have plenty of videos. I think I was just on one with Tazapah, and it was episode 426. So you got 400 plus episodes you can run through dealing with the Blog Talk Radio. And I'm going to say this. How are you stimulating your mind? It's there for a reason. How are you getting more sharper in the knowledge? How are you adding to yourself, just by sitting there? So don't get caught up in life. Don't get caught up in a lot of the things that you may be doing. It's easy to log in, listen while you're in the gym, while you're driving. There's a lot of free time that we have. Don't act like you're too busy. In the shower, right? When you get up in the morning, when you get ready, you can throw it on. Again, it's the word. What are you putting in your system? All right? So we have Blog Talk Radio. Israelware, please hit up the sisters on everything's Israelware. All right, they'll get you solidified with fringe shirts, fringe pants, headbands, armbands, tunics, girdles. The sisters are crucial when it comes to customizing your garment. All right, so that's on Facebook, and we also have Fringed Up, which will give you an opportunity to get you a fringe shirt every month without thinking about it. Go ahead and put your little $30 on the $30 on the credit debit card, $70 if you want a headband. They're unique. I'm gonna say this, man. The styles, the leather work on the headbands, it's top notch. Yeah. How much is it? 35 and 75. All right. So you know how they say, get with it or get lost. No, I'm just playing. But definitely check it out. There's a lot of examples. Go on our Instagram, Israelware, and you'll see a lot of the shirts on there, different styles. All right. If you need a heads up on what it looks like. All right, Hebrew Academy for those motivated priests, or inspiring priests. This is created for brothers that want to do for their people. All right, and I'm gonna say this though, it's been going on for a long time. This is kind of crazy now. Hebrew Academy, again, is for brothers, and we do it in Houston, Virginia, as well as Rochester. So, men, if you want to step up, do it the right way, the Teacher People Council, please hit us up and we'll get you involved. Might have to the back. I don't think I'm going to be able to take care of the whole class. But, so please hit us up for that. All right. One moment. Yeah. So Hebrew Academy. Okay. If you have any questions, please hit up the priest. We have Priest Kwatazah, Priest Kazakia. Hit them up if you need any type of counsel, concerns, questions. Please hit them up, and they will be able to get back to you. All right, as soon as possible. Sweet Ambiance. Sweet Ambiance is our business. All right. If you want to support, you can support that way. This is a business that's been thriving and pushing our school through the ages. Get you smelling as good as we do. Bath bomb soaps, bath salts. What's the new one? The toners. What do you call it? Yeah, facial toners. Right. I've been hearing that lately. You know, even somebody at the mall today was talking about their faces two-tone color, so the toner helps with making it even. I was like, oh, interesting. And my boat, I was like, you just drink some water, you know. But again, we have all that for brothers and sisters. Please go online, sweetambiance.com, and we'll take care of you. All right. Donations. If anybody wants to give, please give. We have we're in need of Bibles, apocryphers, everything. If you want to give funds, please give. All right. The information is right there on the screen, or was there, or it is there. All right. So again, everything is definitely greatly appreciated. It goes to the edifying of your people. So thank you for those that have been giving through the ages, years, and those that feel led to, please do. But if you can't, hey, it's okay. Class is still going on, right? So with that, we're going to go ahead and go into our next, what is that?
Dorothy Branch has a question.
Uh-huh.
Shalom Leadership and Family. I had a question about sea moss and mushrooms.
Right.
It's fungi family. Is it okay to eat it, or do I have to throw it out?
Right. Well, sea moss is lawful. You know, brothers eat sea moss. I mean, mushrooms as well. You know, I don't know if it's the shrooms. You know, we out here, you know, fading away in the abyss, but no. But when it comes to mushrooms and sea moss, those are lawful. It's good to have a little bit of bacteria in your body, right? Again, it helps fight off diseases. It gives a little bit of homeostasis in the body. So I'm gonna say this: brothers do eat sea moss and mushrooms. All right. Is it okay to eat, or do I have to throw it out? Yeah, it's okay to eat. Well, where did you get that from, Dorothy? About the sea moss, or how it was unlawful? Yeah, because sea moss, all it is it's actually a let's see. But I'm not an expert on sea moss. I'll pass that question on for you. Kwatazah is definitely, you know, when it goes into sea moss, he definitely is a little bit more equipped and understanding, even about, you know, about not getting the gel, getting it yourself. So I will definitely, because I know sea moss has all your minerals that you need. Yeah.
I was about to say that. I had
Stand up and talk and get pass the microphone. Oh, they're wilding today.
I was about to basically say what you had
Can you
said.
turn this on? The back of it. Is that on?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. See, no, Kaya. Oh man, I do. No, there's nothing unlawful with sea moss now. Don't do that.
Yeah, I was about to basically just agree with what you said.
I think sea moss has
Must be that.
it has 92 minerals out of 102
Right.
that your body needs. It's like one of the strongest herbs. So that's all I'm about to say.
No, definitely. You know, I haven't heard anything against sea moss. So, no, it's definitely lawful to eat sea moss. But again, what did she say?
She said this lady said it's not a real plant.
Oh, it's not a real plant. I mean, it comes from the sea. Think about it. Naturally. So yeah, I'll definitely come back Thursday with a little more information for you on that, about the sea moss, Dorothy Branch. But no, I'm gonna say it again, brothers and sisters, we do take sea moss. So, I mean, think about it. It's nothing different from vitamin C pills.
Right.
Vitamin C pills, vitamin D, right? There's still vitamins. You can get it naturally in food as well. but there's nothing unlawful with sea moss. What you got?
So it says, what is sea moss?
Uh-huh.
Sea moss, scientifically known as Chondrus crispus,
Right.
is a type of algae or seaweed. It grows in waters along rocky Atlantic coast.
There it is. It's seaweed, man. It's just a plant in the ocean,
Right.
rather than a plant in the ground. Go ahead.
Primarily between North America and Europe.
Right.
Yeah, so it's a seaweed.
Yeah. So
Growing in
seaweed.
the water.
So again, yeah. So and it's funny how quickly, just saying something, is it okay? It doesn't mean that it's not okay. Mushrooms and aloe vera. Yeah, aloe vera is good for you.
Oh,
Again, it's a plant. Heals. I remember one time I had a carpet burn, man. My grandma cut an aloe vera plant off, put that on my skin, taped it down. Let's get it. Let it heal naturally. Who had the hand raised?
I was about to,
Let me see that again. I think it's messed up. I think it was charging, but now you gotta talk a little bit louder than I.
I was about to say that.
Get the other microphone.
Basically, what sea moss. I forgot I was about to say. Basically, again, what he said. I had something to add on what he said that I can bring for it.
Right.
Oh, that's what I was about to say. They got sea moss pills and powder too, so
Yeah. What?
they got sea moss pills and powder.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this, man. Again, we lack a lot of the natural nutrients that our body needs, and the good thing about it is that we're actually about to go into. And again, it's a health class. I honestly did want to throw away my food. I mean, hey, do it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. If you wanna take the, cleanse out your refrigerator, start brand new. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Fast. You don't have to take the sea moss. You don't have to eat the mushrooms. Do what your spirit wants you to do, Dorothy, and trying to, have better health. Yeah, what you got?
I said she can also, instead of like eating it by herself, what I used to do was like, cause I made the sea moss gel.
Right.
And when you make the sea moss gel, it's like some of the resin from the actual sea moss still be left over. So what I did was like take some of that and I put it in the blender and put it in my smoothie. So she can do that instead of like eating it by herself like that.
Gotcha. Yeah, she was just seeing if it was lawful or not, but yeah, it's lawful. I'm gonna say this, and we need, it's funny. Everybody always says something about like, we can't eat that, but it's like, dang, it's just minerals, man. It's seaweed, but then I bet you gonna eat that Whopper burger, right? That Big Mac.
That Impossible burger.
Yeah, cats be fiending for that Mac sauce, right? Fiending for that Mac sauce, but yeah, so it's definitely lawful for you to eat. All right, and again, a good way to kind of enter into the class, because this is technically a part 3 to the health class. All right, but we're gonna kind of go more in depth to the body. The last couple classes was kind of more of the stress, the mind, how it weighs you down, right? But now we're gonna kind of go into the importance of the body. Dealing with the alkalinity of your body, dealing with food, dealing with a lot of different little small areas, all right? Just to give brothers and sisters some common knowledge, things that you may not know, and again, little small things that you can switch in your diet that's needed. We all can do better. I'm gonna say it. We need it. But first scripture that I want to go to is, give me 1 Corinthians 6 and verse 19. 1 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 19.
1 Corinthians?
Yeah, 1 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 19. Because, and I'm going to say this, man, as you see, and we're going to go deeper into the class, we have a lot of prevalent like diseases and viruses that are on the prowl, and are we consciously aware that our bodies could possibly be at attack against this, or be at attack or attacked by this virus because of the lack of what? The strength of our immune system. A lot of us really don't think about that, man. We do what? We just trying to smash back a burger. We trying to just enjoy ourselves, but people are literally dying around us. Even outside of the virus, just off of cardiac diseases, right? Strokes, heart attack, sleep apnea, right? They had apnea, lack of breathing. In their sleep, they were overweight, so they got to sleep a certain way on the bed and their knees tucked in for them to actually breathe normal. Our people are in bad shape, you know, and especially those that believe in Christ, right? Those that say what? I believe in the Bible. Well, how are you really taking care of yourself? Or did you know that the Most High said this about us, or how we should treat our body, right? That's why the title is what? Take care of your body. Do y'all know that the Most High wants you to take care of your body? That's the question. Anybody? Do you know? Did you know? Do you know? Or does the Most High want you to take care of your body? Yes, Swashana.
He does, because otherwise we would have not written chapters on what we should and should not eat.
Right.
Right? If we would allow to eat whatever we wanted, then that would be avoided. All those chapters of what not.
Oh, yeah. You could have had all the pig feet, right? The sister just said if the Most High didn't care about your health, he wouldn't have gave you the dietary law.
That's right.
Right? He wouldn't have told you that crawfish, shellfish, clams, oysters,
octopus,
giraffe. Oh, giraffe lawful? Or camel unlawful?
Camel.
Did you eat camel? Camel's unlawful, right? Can't eat none of that. He wouldn't have put those things down for you to know the difference between clean and unclean. So the Most High definitely cares, but this is another potent scripture too, just for us to keep in our mind. And I want to start the class off with this. Go ahead.
1 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 19.
And this is going to be an interactive class as usual again. But 1 Corinthians chapter what?
Chapter 6
Yeah.
and verse 19.
Go ahead.
What? Know ye not that your body is the temple of the Holy Ghost?
Yeah, and ghost is just bad translation for spirit, racha, right? Holy Spirit, go ahead.
Which is in you,
Go ahead.
which ye have of the Most High.
See that? It says, know ye not that your body is the temple of the Holy Spirit? Did a lot of y'all know that your body was supposed to be just a housing for your spirit?
That's right.
Right? But let's go a little more deeper. Go ahead.
And ye are not your own.
And you're what?
Are not your own.
A lot of us don't really understand that we're just renting and leasing our body right now. Remember at the beginning of the classes, we talked about the terrestrial and the celestial. The terrestrial being your physical, earthly vessel. And the celestial is your soul that animates your body. Think about it. When you die, the body's not animated anymore. Right? When your spirit's in there, you eyes bubbling, right? That's your spirit. Your spirit goes back to the Creator. So just showing forth is that this earthly vessel is temporary. But the Most High said, what? Read it again.
What? Know ye not that your body is the temple of the Holy Spirit?
Right, it's the temple of the Holy Spirit. Go ahead.
Which is in you.
Which is what?
Which is in you.
Go ahead.
Which ye have of the Most High, and ye are not your own.
Yeah, you're not. And that's what we have to understand is that the Most High gave us this body. Actually, that's it. The Most High gave us this body for a purpose, for a reason, right? Go ahead.
For ye are bought with a price.
We're what?
Are bought with a price.
So we're bought with the price, and we know that, right? Christ, Yahushua down on the cross. So we have the opportunity to do what? Do better, be better, and fulfill the law, the scriptures through our body, right? But check this out. Keep reading.
Therefore, glorify the Most High.
Do what?
Glorify.
Go ahead.
The Most High.
Read.
In your body.
Think about that. Glorify the Most High in your body. And a lot of us don't really, we can't really fathom this scripture about glorifying. A lot of times we think it's just praising, right? Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Yeah, you can praise, right? But how are you glorifying? How are you showing that you are a son, a daughter of the Most High? Well, you show it in your body. I'm going to say this. There's a lot of Christians that are what? Diabetic, overweight, talking about praise ye be to God. But it's like, bruh, you ain't never heard of a fast? You've never heard about intermittent fasting? You've never heard about controlling that appetite? Because the way you look right now, it don't look like you're glorifying the Lord in that body. A lot of us take for granted our body. And that's why we kind of do whatever. We're not conscious that we're supposed to be doing what? Keeping up our temple. Just like you keep the what? The temple of the Lord. You're supposed to keep it clean, right? Consecrated. Well, your body is supposed to be in the same fashion. We're supposed to be mindful of what? How to make sure our vehicle is in tune and ready to do the will of the Most High. A lot of us, and I'm going to say this, especially for those in our school, especially for those online, we're busy. But if you're not taking care of your body, how are you going to be able now to do the things that the Most High requires you to do? Counseling, flyers for men, street speaking, right? Businesses, you go to bed, up early, go to sleep late. But if your body is what? Weighing down on you, come on, man. You make it harder for yourself. You see that? But a lot of us don't really recognize that we're supposed to be glorifying the Most High in our body. Think about it. Back in the day, we had what? Men of war. So what does that mean? They were definitely in shape, right? David wasn't just an out of shape man. Moses wasn't an out of shape man. These were youthful. These are men. It's funny. I was talking about it with somebody about, and we're going to get to it about fasting, right? And how fasting it decreases your biological age, right? Biological age is your body itself. How many times you went around the sun, right? Your yearly age. But when it dealt with about Moses was an old man. Go ahead. Bring it out, brother.
It said he was 120. I can get it for you.
Right. That's the alley, right?
Yeah. So it said Moses his age was 120 when he died, and it said his eyes did not dim.
120, his eyes didn't dim. He led the people. He walked with them.
He spirit of a young man.
Think about that.
Like, this is a man who showed Joshua how to war, how to be a priest.
Yeah.
He showed Eleazar the office of the priesthood. So you got to look at the lifestyle he was leading. He's teaching 2 young men how to develop and how to lead Israel.
Right.
And he's still virtuous. He still has all that livelihood in his body.
Yep. And I like that, and I'm gonna get to you, Rakama, but just showing how, a lot of brothers and sisters got to understand, you want to be a priest, you literally have to take care of your body and your mind to deal with not only your life, your family, their minds, their bodies, their, timing of things. You got to deal with other people now. So what does that take? It takes mental and physical fortitude. You can't just you can't feed your body Debbie snacks and think that's what's going to fuel your vehicle. Debbie snacks, double cheeseburgers, right? Let me get all the Cokes, Dr. Pepper root beer snacks, right? Root beer floats, right? You don't have a balanced diet, your body is going to crumble. It's either your mind is going to crumble first or your body.
That's right.
And a lot of times, that mental fortitude be there, but your body be wearing down on you. And then it does what? Wears down on that mind, like we just went through it in the last class. What you got?
So it's Deuteronomy chapter 34, verse 7.
So Deuteronomy chapter 34 and verse 7. What time is it? 7:23?
You got it already highlighted too.
So Deuteronomy chapter what?
34, verse 7.
And again, this is you don't hear a lot of health classes for Israel on the YouTube land. But we have to hit it. We have to hit it, especially in the time that we're in. Like, yes, we get a lot of spiritual classes, Barakatah Yahweh. But at the same time, as you get your mind right, you need to be paying attention to your body as well. You got to pay attention to your body, even kids, man. But you said Deuteronomy what?
Chapter 34, verse 7.
Yeah, Deuteronomy 34 and verse 7. What's that? Go ahead.
And Moses was 120 years old,
right,
when he died. His eyes was not dim.
His what?
His eyes was not dim.
Go ahead.
Nor his natural force abated.
Yeah, you see that? Nor his natural force. That body, that strength. You got a lot of old men with some strength, man. I was in the gym yesterday. Edomite, man, he was looking at the bar. I was like, he looked a little flimsy, man. Look a little frail, right? Shoot, he looked at the bar, man, looked at me. Didn't want it all. Hey, what's up, man? Respect, right? Looked at that bar, man, brother got up, bro. But he did them slow ones. I knew he had strength, right? He kind of relaxed on one of them, pulled himself up. I said, oh, man, Pop's got strength. But he's an Edomite. How much more us? The gods of the earth, right? The gods of the earth. Moses' eyes didn't dim, nor did his natural, It says, nor his natural force abated. He had strength, but are we recognizing that the Most High wants us to take better health of ourselves? The Most High wants us to, take care of, come on, man, mind, your livers, your kidneys, your lungs. Like we have an organ system that we're not even really conscious of. Go to Ecclesiasticus. I'm going to show you something. Ecclesiasticus. Actually, you know what? Go to Ecclesiasticus 30 and 15. I left off the last class with this scripture, but we'll jump back to it. Ecclesiasticus chapter 30 and verse 25. And I would say this. 25. Yeah, 30 and verse. Was that a question?
No.
Yeah, Ecclesiasticus 30 and verse 25. But even, and I see it now, adults was like, man, if I knew this when I was younger. I understand what they mean now. Because a lot of us have joint pains. A lot of us got knee, elbow, neck, back, right? But if you knew ways to avoid it, would you do it? As a young child, a lot of us don't know how to have a balanced diet. All we know is pizza and breadsticks and ranch, hot sauce. That's all we know. Celery, because they threw it on the plate, right? They just threw it on there. We're going to get a little bit of that water, right? We're not really mindful of what our body needs. Think about it. We be having 2 starches, potatoes and rice. How'd that work? Right? You just oppressing your system. So read where you at though.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 30, verse 25.
Let the brother get it. Hakawa, that's you.
A cheerful and good heart will have a care.
No, my fault. No, hold that. Ecclesiasticus 30 verse 15.
Verse 30 verse 15.
Hold that. We're going to get that. Go ahead.
Health and a good estate of body,
right,
are above all gold.
You see that? Health in a good estate of body is above all fine gold. That's why the Most High made you do Boss Lady Fitness, right? King's Elite Fitness. It was in your spirit to do what? You trying to get other people to get right, get healthy, right? Let's get active. Let's get out in the sun. Because the Most High said a healthy and a good estate of body is above all gold. But are we looking at our health in that fashion? Or is the gold more important? I need the gold chains. I need the gold pendants, right? I need my car to be on point. Yeah, but you're overweight, right? You got cankles. Let that sit in. Men too. We having cankles, man. Literally. We be jacked up. Can't breathe. But are we looking at how to diminish the bad health? The Most High said health and good estate of the body are above all gold. Read.
And a good body.
And no. Read as you see it.
And a strong body.
And a what?
Strong body.
Is your body strong? Who can hold themselves up on a pull-up bar for 10 seconds? God. It's your own body weight. It's your own. And I'm just saying this. Who can hold yourself up in a push-up position for 20 seconds?
God.
I want somebody, anybody online, I know you online, you probably in the comfort of your home. I want you to try to do a plank for 20 seconds. Tell me if you did it.
God.
I want you to tell me if you did it. Put a 7 in the chat if you did it. Put a 4 if you didn't. But it shows the Most High wants you to have a strong body. Not only a strong mind, strong body. Come on, man. We do a lot with this body, and I don't think that we're mindful of how much stress we put on it. Right? You want your car to last you through the ages. You got to get the oil changed. You got to put the premium gas in the vehicle. You got to get the sparks plugs changed. You got to get the wheels and bearings oiled. You don't think you got to do it for your body? I know I said the last class. Kaya, okay, 7. All right. I could do that, but it's a fight, right? But you've been working out too. The body's a little toned. Look at that. Who's that? Denise? Who's that? Danny? Danny put a 7. Hey, you did 20 seconds, do a minute, right? Level up. I'm just saying, you can do 20, 20, 20, do it a couple times and try a minute. It's called isometrics. Works out your core, your whole body. It's a whole body workout. You're pausing your muscles. Start to shake, that's a good thing. You're getting stronger. But the Most High says you need to have a strong body. Go ahead.
And a strong body.
Right.
Above infinite wealth.
You see that? Above infinite wealth. Go ahead.
There is no riches above above a sound body.
There's no riches because you have a lot of rich people with what? Jacked up health. And I bet money, they will give their money up to have a better body. Y'all see this? But the scriptures is letting us know about how we're supposed to be aware of our health. It just said there is no riches above a sound body. Sound body is homeostasis within your body. You're in harmony with the Heavenly Father. Your mind's clear. Your body's pushing and moving. It's a good feeling. It's a good feeling to be able to be functional in life. You don't got to wake up with, oh, my back, right? Come on, man. I woke up with a neck pain. I said, where did this come from? Is this life? I got to get my neck muscles up, man. What you got,
My mom, she's 48 and she take like 8 different pills a day. Whether it's like iron pill, vitamin D pills, high blood pressure pills. And I actually gave her some herbs until they get off the pills.
Right.
She didn't want to take the herbs. She said the herbs nasty. She'd rather take the pills.
Well, you know, again, our people is very simple, man. They're simple. You know, the Most High called them sottish, right? Slow and stupid. The herbs is nasty. Yes, my dear. The herbs is going to taste a little nasty. You know, what do they say? Is there a saying for that? It may not taste good, but it's good for you. I don't know, whatever. I got in the mode when I was in Japan. A lot of things I was eating, it didn't have any flavor, but I came kind of, it was a habit for me to eat food like that because I knew it was good for my body. Like, they have something called Goya in Japan. And, well, technically it's in Okinawa. And in Okinawa, the Okinawans, they say they live the longest, right? They have the longest lifespan. And one thing that they do to have that long lifespan is what? They be turning up everything. They eat bitter herbs. And it's called Goya, but it doesn't taste good. They have it in their eggs. They have it in their spinach. They even just fry it like tempura, right? Fried Goya, but it's good. But that bitter herb does what? It metabolizes in that system where it gives you probably a lot of minerals that you need. It don't taste good though, but look at them. They may be a little dried up and short. They live in about 120, 115. And I'm going to say this, their diet's not just immaculate. They still eat pork out there. They still eat a lot of white rice. Like, they're not really on 10. Yeah.
You know, we were
that pani.
We were at the Arizona fair. Remember,
right?
The lady with the recline seats.
With the what?
With the recliner seats.
Okay.
She was like 50, 60 years old.
Uh-huh.
And she was muscling up those recliner seats, her and her worker.
Okay.
By themselves.
Right.
You don't remember?
Nah, I definitely don't.
Nah.
But I believe it though.
Well, she's from Japan.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, I do remember her.
That's what I'm talking. Yeah.
Here, I don't remember her face. I remember her though.
Yeah, because I was sitting in the chair.
Right.
But yeah, she was like, her and her assistant were muscling up the chairs to put them in the van.
Right, but think about that. A lot of us get winded going up the stairs.
Yeah.
You get like, damn, it's like what be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 stairs. Like, golly. What you gonna do if somebody break in your house? Huh? You gonna give up? You gonna be winded? Come on, Most High said you wanna have a strong body, a strong mind. Go ahead.
There is no riches above a sound body.
Right.
And no joy above the joy of the heart.
You see that? No joy above the joy of what? Your mind, a sound mind. It's a beautiful thing to have clarity. A lot of brothers and sisters don't have clarity. Why? Your diet's so salted up. All that damn salt you be eating. Salt on everything. Now your brain is just buzzing and got a headache, cloudy. My eyes busting out my socket. Yes. So much sodium. But a lot of us aren't understanding that our intake is affecting us. Again, the Americans did a beautiful job at destroying us and taking our attention off the important areas where they need to be at. Sisters, y'all got to be aware, man. Once you get married, you ain't supposed to just lose it. Just lose it. No more working out. I know how what they call it, relationship weight. Nothing wrong with that. But a lot of times it goes down and then down and then down and then down and be like, dang, 3 years of not doing anything. Yes, it's going to take a little time to get it back, but we got to get on top of it now. Men do the same thing. Come on, man, get you a nice boo. You was in the gym, right? Oh, yeah, man, she look at you. Shalom. Shoot, you get them home cooked meals, man. Sabbath, you may stop at Sonic or something, you know, little Sabbath thing you do, little snack, but them snacks be a lot all the time, right? Pizza, burritos. Oh, I remember go to burrito truck in Houston. I remember that. I used to get Whataburger, boy. Get that triple meat, man. After a fantastic Sabbath class, hitting that triple meat, man. It was killing me. I'll go to sleep on a triple meat. Let my body just dispose of it. Knowing doggone well what I'm waking up in hot sweats, body's hot, overheating, right? But a lot of us, we get comfortable and we start, you know, our health starts decreasing and we do ourselves a disservice, right? And again, there's nothing wrong with, you know, eating triple meats every once in a while, you know, but man, you can't have it a couple times a week, right? The patty melt, man, listen, I don't want to go in and get everybody hungry. I used to have, I got the secret menu to Whataburger, man. Get you a patty melt with a wetted chicken on the inside, man. Oh yeah. Woo.
On the Texas stove.
Woo. Talking about good eating. But that good eating gonna put you in a coma. That good eating gonna have your blood pressure risen to the sky. Plus you got the French fries, right? And then you got the gully washer. Let me get the gully washer. The Sprite, Mountain Dew, Coke, Dr. Pepper, whatever you like. You know, a lot of us gotta understand is that the Most High wants us to be more aware of what we put in our body. What did Moshe say?
Amongst men, we call it family man weight.
Family man weight? That's the first time I heard that. Family man weight. They got you locked in the house, huh?
Dad body. Yep.
Dad bod. Dad bod. Woo! We gotta get away from that, man. Dad bod, man bod. Or dad bod and mom bod. And that's why we're going in this class, man. But it says there is no riches above a sound body and no joy above the joy of the heart. You know, again, and I'm going to say this is that, do you want to see your children live? Do you want to see your grandchildren? Do you want to see your children, man, prosper? You know, or do you want to be a casualty of what? That burger. Vessels start to clog up. Huh? Is that how you want to be? You're supposed to be a basketball star, your knee just buckle in, calcium's low, right? Your minerals is jacked up, your bone density is low, you know? You getting crossed and just break your ankles, like, dang. Because a lot of food don't have good minerals in it. Like, nobody's eating at home really too much anymore. I thought about it today, man. I could have hit Chick-fil-A. Man. Actually, I went to the grocery store, but still. Oh, that's it? No, ain't nothing wrong with Chick-fil-A. I'm just saying. I just thought about it. I'm like, let me just eat at the house. Let me just get something I can eat for a couple days. Yeah.
The thing about it is that, you know, like people, who's not the fries for him, but it's like,
Right.
get the milkshake, get the burger.
Yeah, you start piling on.
Roll out.
Right? But and the thing about it is that it's the smell. A lot of times the smell of the food you pull up for one specific item, right? I'm just give me some chicken nuggets. Shoot. Chicken nuggets. Let me give me a rodeo burger, right? Hey, go ahead and throw that cheesecake on there too. You know, might as well go in. It ain't number $10. But again, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with, you know, eating Chick-fil-A or eating, you know, these different places. It's just, you know, again, discretion. Understand what you're doing to your body and how you want your body to be on the long term, right? What are you doing in your life? Are you fueling your body according to your work schedule? Are you fueling your body according to what you do? And that's for brothers and sisters. What's the comments? Let me get on here.
Dorothy, since I came into the truth, I have changed my diet. Now I am preparing to start counting calories.
Oh, your mama on here, man. Hey, shalom, sis. Yeah, oh yeah, your mama is on there. She said, thanks to Jamal, my son, I'm trying to change my eating habits. Barakatah Yahweh. Vic, we need to see you in class, man. We're waiting for you. You and your husband. But nah, good to have you on here, sis. But again, we have classes like this again. Why? Because we care about our people's health. The Most High cares about your health. That's why he said that. Read Ecclesiasticus 30 and 25.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 30 and verse 25.
Yeah, Ecclesiasticus chapter 30 and verse 25. Go ahead.
A cheerful and good heart will have a care of his meat and diet.
You see that? Read it again.
A cheerful and good heart.
A cheerful and good heart. You got to be in the right mind to care about yourself. And a lot of times, how we eat and the things that we do, it shows the Most High what? We really don't care. You're showing your own body that. Because why? You eat all the Skittles, right? Let me give you some Skittles. Let me go ahead and wash it down with some fruit punch. It's like, dang, you really try to have a straight body shock. A sugar overdose. And a lot of people don't understand that sugar, it actually suppresses your immune system. When you start eating sugar, that's when them sicknesses start coming. You want to have all that sugar with the drinks? Okay. Let's see how soon them sniffles come. You're suppressing your body and you don't know it. But, read that again.
A cheerful and good heart.
Right.
Will have a care of his meat.
Go ahead.
And diet.
Right. Oh, that's it. Yeah, it will have care of his meat and diet, which means what? Portion control. A little bit of control about yourself. And you said it, Bakar, I think I may have said discretion, but moderation. Be able to be moderate in what you eat, moderate in what you drink. A lot of people be drinking too much, man. Drink your livers to abyss. Kidneys can't even function. Right? A lot of us, man, we just give in to the flesh. There's another class that I did about don't let your belly rule you. That was a good class. Don't let your belly rule you. I got to check that out. You know, but I think that was about a year ago. Like a Rob was down here, huh? It was a minute ago, I think. But again, think about it. Do you care about yourself? And if you do, well, you'll have care in your diet and your meat. Y'all see this? We have to see the importance, why it's important to take care of the body. All right? And this is, a lot of times our people, we die for a lack of knowledge. We die for literally basic knowledge of health. Like we forgot about health class. You forgot about sciences, you know, dealing with biology and the body, right?
6 months ago.
Oh, say that again?
6 months ago.
Yeah, 6 months ago. We don't think about how water is beneficial, right? Like who drinks water in here? Right? Who's trying to drink more water in here? Come on now. Hallelujah. Water's needed. You know, a lot of us don't even understand that your body is mainly made up of water. They say 60%, but I believe it's more, right? They say the earth, I think, is like 70% made up of water, right? But here's a question. Why is it important for us to drink water? What is the benefit of water for the body? I want people to really understand why you actually do the things you do. Because a lot of them, they say, drink a gallon of water. Well, why? Why am I doing this? Huh? What'd you say? What'd you say, Anaya? Huh? Oh, no. Okay. Nah, I don't. What you got?
Water cleans you out. That's why you notice if you drink a lot of water, you pee a lot, you cleaning your system out, you flushing your liver out.
Right.
It helps with like acne and stuff like that too. Like
acne, okay.
Yeah, because a lot of drinks have like high fructose corn syrup.
Right.
And that's bad.
That high fructose be hitting sometimes, but that is the devil's sap, man.
Yeah.
Who has some? You got some too? Yeah, go ahead, rock 'em on.
On a biological aspect, your blood is...
Oh, microphone. Pass the microphone to her, please. Yeah, so we can get everybody listening.
Your blood is made of hemoglobin, and your blood will carry oxygen, so that's another reason why you need to drink water, so that...
Right, turn this up a little bit more.
Your blood is pumping right and it's flowing through your body correctly.
Right, I like it. There's, possible, nutrition can flow through your blood vessels, right? So I want y'all to write these down. I'm gonna give y'all about 15 different benefits of water, right? Because I want you to be knowledgeable. You need it. This is something that you need. This is like need to know information. A lot of our people, they need to know, man. A lot of our people know about the shows, on TV, all the different games, but do you know about yourself? Do you know about what's going to make you mentally stable, physically stable? So the first one I want you to write down is, and all those which y'all said was on point. allows you to flush your body out. It allows your minerals to flow through your blood vessels. It does, right? Hemoglobin, oxygen, right? Oxygen goes to your muscles. But one benefit of water is what? It lubricates the joints. Put that down. Lubricate who got joint problems? Huh? You know how it is. I was in the gym today or yesterday or something. My arm, I was like, oh, is it a muscle or is it my joint? I said, no, Lord. It can't be. Please, no. Right? Let me give me some water. Let me tap into that water. I need something to help. I can't be old at 30. I can't have my body breaking down. But I'm going to say it again. Who has joint problems? Knees. Look at that. You got a joint. Raise your hand. What's the problem, Shania Bun? A little bit loud. Sit up tall.
My knees and my legs.
Yes, say a little bit loud. I can't hear. I really can't hear.
My knees and like my back.
Your knees and your back. What's going on? You was in football. You got tossed up. What happened?
I haven't really been in shape for like 2 years.
Look at, he ain't been in shape. How old are you?
I'm about to be 15.
He's 15. He said he ain't been in shape for a couple years. Ever since Corona hit, man. Corona hit, we've been locked up, right? But even that, kids are feeling it in their back, their knees. You got your hand raised?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So sometimes when I run in bed, my legs get hurt like all the time.
Right, your legs start to hurt. You gotta run more, man. You probably be running with the dog, huh? You gotta catch up with Taza High. What you got? Say a lot of proud.
It's my ankles.
Your ankles.
My feet, and then my arm hurts sometimes.
You probably got growing pains though, but ankles, man. A little bit overweight. We've been talking about the weight, right? Lost a pound. Shoot, need to lose about 15, man. Get 15 off that chest, off that back. A lot of times it'll ease up the pressure on the joints just by losing a quick 15.
Right.
Let them know, Aria. Let them know about that losing the weight, man. Ease up. No, I'm being for real. Let them know. Individuals got to hear success stories, man. You know? Come on, brother. Pass the mic.
So if you have a lot of ankle and
kneecap problems,
it's attributed to the
meniscus,
to the belly gut. You know what I mean? So what you got to do is you got to lose more weight because it's your body screaming that it has too much pressure on it.
Oh yeah,
the bottom of your feet hurt, like especially not really the arches, but it's the heel,
right,
and then the ball of the toes. That's where you're putting all that major weight at.
Yeah.
So then your knees, they get the shock pressure from it.
Right.
And then your ankles got to support that.
The whole system is just like, what is going on? It's trying to recalibrate because of the heaviness on the waist up.
Right.
The belly's over the belt. Mm-hmm. The belly's over the blouse.
You look down, you can barely see your shoes. Yeah.
But it's pulling on you, so not only is your knees jacked up, now your back is hollering for help. Help me, right? Mm-hmm. I need a brace. Brace yourself, man. But we got to understand that a little bit of water can help your joints. And again, we're going to go into the weight loss, the intermediate fasting as well, right? But lubricates the joints. Did y'all write that down?
God.
All right, we'll get y'all interactive, man. Put number 1, lubricates the joints. What does that say right there? What does Kaya say?
Kaya said, water cleanses you out and replenishes what you lose through sweat and excretion.
Yep, it sweats out your toxins, something that pork doesn't do. Yes, that's the beautiful thing about having sweat glands or pores within your body. Go ahead. Not glands, but pores. Go ahead.
Samara said, I had to take physical therapy because my knees would be sore and pop out of the socket.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say this. A lot of y'all kids y'all are giants. What was that, Samara?
Yeah.
Samara about 6'2", right? 14 years old, 6'2", man. Tall, but not saying you're 6'2", but still, you definitely got to take care of those joints. A lot of our kids are very tall. This brother right here, man, he's about 11? Yeah, he's 12. Dude, he's 12, bro. 12 years old, but he almost 6'3", man. Right? You're what?
5'4".
Bro, you don't look 5'4". You look like you're 5'4". But you're growing, your arms is long. You gotta take care of them joints. But here it is. It says, cartilage found in the joints and the disc of the spine contains around 80% of water. Y'all hear that? Your cartilage, The disc of the spine contains 80% of water. Long-term dehydration can cause a joint shock absorbing ability. It says reduce the joint shock absorbing ability, leading to joint pain. So I'm going to say it. Get on that water. You know how it is when you get up in the morning, you just feel dry. Your eyes feel dried out. Your throat feels dried out. What do? Straight to a cup of coffee. Straight to a cup of coffee. It's facts. We be straight doing what? Dehydrating ourselves, man. So it's common and it's known to do what? Get you some water in the morning. Get you a bottle of water next to your bed. Quadazap was talking to us, man, about taking, I think it was just 2 water bottles, man, straight to the head when you get up in the morning. Get your body started. Let's get your organs moving, right? What you got?
You actually said it before. I got a chance to say it, but that's what I do in the morning. I have my water jug, my canteen. My canteen is it's a few ounces shy of a gallon.
Right.
So what I do is the first thing I do, I chug on it in the middle of my sleep, in the middle of the night. But then when I get up in the morning, I down like the rest of it, or like half of it.
Right.
And then what it does, it flushes everything out in your body that was compacted at night.
Right.
And it gets your organs, it rejuvenates your organs, it shocks your body, brings it alive.
Yeah, and I was thinking about that the other day, just about drinking that gallon in the morning, because they say drink a gallon of water in the morning. I was like, let me just do it to see how it feels. I haven't really fully drank a gallon of water in the morning. But let me see how it actually feels. You see that? Next one. It forms saliva and mucus. It forms saliva and mucus. It says saliva helps us digest our food and keeps the mouth, nose, and ears moist. Right? This prevents friction and damage. Drinking water also keeps the mouth clean. Consumed instead of sweetened beverages, it can also reduce tooth decay. So I'm gonna say this: a lot of us be having that cotton mouth, man. Mouth just be dry. You know how it is. You start talking, you start to get white stuff on the side of your mouth. You're like, whoa, where that coming from? And that's coming from a lack of hydration. Your mouth is showing forth what? You need help. You need what? You need a little bit more water in your day. All right. Number 3, it delivers oxygen throughout the body. It delivers oxygen throughout the body. It says blood is more than 90% water, and blood carries oxygen to different parts of the body. Like you said, it boosts skin and beauty health. No, it said it boosts skin health and beauty. If you want to get that right tone of skin, right? You want to have that shimmer. How y'all say it? You want to have that glow? Drink you some what? H2O.
You want the glow, drink the H2O.
Yeah, you want the glow, drink the H2O. What you got, or what you got, sis? My apologies.
I have a classmate.
Right, the water.
I have a classmate, after we graduated, she went into the cosmetic chemistry area or whatever. And she said that now cosmetics are making like hydro type makeup.
Right.
But it's pretty much made of water. Putting water on the skin.
Right, they're trying to help you to the most ability. Right. They put water in your makeup.
Right.
But one thing they won't do is tell you about water.
Exactly.
They want you to buy their hydro makeup product. Esau's always does that, man. Huh? Yeah, and that's why, listen, you're going to see me guzzling more water, man. It's needed. And especially in those that are busy, you need to have that saliva. You need to have that water pushing. It says, with dehydration, the skin becomes more vulnerable to skin disorders and premature wrinkling. Women and men, if you don't want that wrinkling, make sure your body's hydrated. Make sure you're drinking water, right? You think a lot of people, what are they doing? Smoking cigarettes, drinking coffee, right? Drinking mojitos in the morning, right? Mimosas. They're not worried about no water. They're worried about getting faded. Let me get me a root beer float, right? Every day. Let me get me a Coke. Now, I know nothing wrong with Coca-Cola. I'm just saying, how often do you have it? Are you putting more water in your body than the sugary beverages? Who had their hand raised? What you got out?
The water helps with your throat from being dry.
Right. Like that, yeah. The water does help your throat from being dry.
Because a lot of times my throat is always dry and I can barely talk and say and talk. And so I drink water that helps me talk.
You gotta get that water in your life, man. I'm gonna say this, y'all gotta listen. Go to Walmart, make a little, save a little money, get you some water bottles. Get you some decent water bottles, man. Bring it back on. I think this is like less than a gallon, but still, it's about right there.
It's close to a gallon.
This is 3 liters. I think it's 4 liters a gallon, right?
Yeah.
3.7 liters a gallon. This is 3 liters. You know, so I definitely see that, but you know, get you a container, carry it with you. You know, get you a 5-gallon machine. We gotta get that, the 5-gallon machine. You know, we always had that back in my store. We had the alkaline. See, Houston, they have an alkaline place called what is that called? The alkaline place in Houston. You can get alkaline water. You know, here, you know, we kind of get the store bought, but
they got one in Arizona too.
Right. I forget the alkaline. I don't know who's in Houston. What's the alkaline spot we go to? But again, having that already on tap in your house to where you don't have to go to the corner store, make things a little bit more efficient for you. All right. It says it cushions the brain, spinal cord, and other sensitive tissues. Think about that. Having more water cushions your brain, spinal cord, and other sensitive tissues. You're helping yourself out by doing what? Forcing yourself to have good habits. And I'm going to say this, it's not really easy for us to do what? Just drink water. So you got to force yourself. You got to make new habits. You got to have that motivational water bottle, right? 8 a.m. to 10 p.m., 10 p.m. to 12 p.m. We got to have it. You know, whatever you can do to do what? Make sure that your body is working at its most optimal rate. Come on, man. You know, we want to be great, but are we preparing ourselves to be great? What else does it have? It says dehydration can affect structure and function. It can affect brain structure and function. It is also involved in the production of hormones and neurotransmitters. Prolonged dehydration can lead to problems with thinking and reasoning. Think about that. You know how you get woozy, right? I don't know what's going on. I do. Your lips look dry. You look like a prune right now. Dried up. I remember I went to Korea, man, and I was out. They put me on post out there. I was at a gun range, or it was a missile range, right? I went out there. I seen these Marines, bro. They had coke in their hand. Lips was dry. I said, "Oh hell no, bro. Put it down. Get you a water, cause you about to faint, man." People don't naturally know how to do what? Drink water, so that their mind can be what? Can function properly. You always have headaches, get the water. You always feel cloudy, drink some water. You know, it's funny because that's what they say in the military. Drink some water and change your socks, right? Everything gonna be all right. But I guess as we're seeing, it's definitely true. What did Bakar say? There it is, the water tree. What is it?
Bakar said the water store in Houston is called Dream Tree.
Yeah, there it is.
They sell different varieties of alkaline water.
Yeah, Dream Tree, man. Dream Tree got all different type of alkaline. You can start at 7.5, 9.5, 10.10, whatever it is. You know, they got all these different things to where you can actually get hydrated water. I'm gonna run through these other ones. It says it regulates body temperature. It regulates body temperature. Water that is stored in the middle layers of the skin comes to the skin surface as sweat when the body heats up. As it evaporates, it cools the body. Think about that. Sweating is good because it's cooling your body naturally. But if you ain't got no water in it, your body gonna do what? Overheat. Come on, the Most High. Go there real quick. Go to Wisdom of Solomon 1 and verse 14. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 1 and verse 14, because the Most High has given us these things needed to keep us healthy. To keep us healthy.
One thing I've been doing is in my big gallon of water,
right? I
added peppermint oil.
Right.
I went to Wegmans and got some peppermint oil. It's ingestible peppermint oil. You got different degrees of oil that you can use. You got the one that's only for the skin. You got the other ones that's not for the skin. But then you got the ingestible oils as well.
Right.
So this is an ingestible peppermint oil. And I added to the water and all the benefits that it's been doing for my body. I can listen.
No, it's I'm with you. I'm gonna say this, but watch out for it, because peppermint puts you to sleep. if you feel like you was tired or like woozy, peppermint will put you to sleep, brother. I took some one time. I was in Rochester. Put a couple in my water, breath wise, but peppermint is good for nausea, vomit, stuff like that. But the peppermint, I was literally on chill mode. She was like, "You alright? You look like you just." I'm like, "I'm good," but then I was like, "Oh dang, I took the peppermint." I said, "I must be looking like I'm just all the way relaxed." It'll do it to you. Put that little drop underneath your tongue. It'll relax you. Yeah.
Well, this one you're supposed to dilute in like 4 to 5 ounces of water.
Gotcha.
Only a few drops.
We're taking it right to the head.
And what it does, no, you're not supposed to.
Right. Well, technically you can. You can. So remember, it's a tincture. You can, because I'm gonna say right underneath the palate. But it just depends on what you want it for. But what did you have?
Oh, so it was. It says it helps relieve the tension and headaches.
Right.
And migraines.
Y'all hear that? Peppermint water. Give them the microphone. Peppermint does what?
May help relieve tension, headaches, and migraines.
Right.
May ease digestive upset stomachs. May freshen your breath. Relieve clogged sinuses. May improve energy. Helps relieve menstrual cramps. May help bacteria infection. And may improve your sleep.
Right. Peppermint oil. But what is the scripture going about just dealing with water itself? Read. Or this how the Most High created things. Go ahead.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 14.
Go ahead.
For he created all things that they might have their being.
Go ahead.
And that the generation of the world were helpful.
You see that? He created all things that they may be, right? Have their being. And the generations of the world were helpful. They were helpful because the Most High gave us what we needed to survive. He wanted us to have a healthful life. He wanted us to be homeostasis. He wanted us to have control of ourselves, good health, mental, physical. Go to Ecclesiasticus. How do we know this? Let's go to Ecclesiasticus chapter, where we at? I just lost it. Go to Ecclesiasticus. It's 30. Ecclesiasticus chapter 30. Oh yeah, 39 and verse 26.
God. Ecclesiasticus chapter 39, verse 26.
Go ahead, Sonny Bun, a little bit louder.
The principal things for the whole use of man's
You see
life.
that? Hold on. This says the principal things. These are things that are needed for a man and woman's life. The Most High gave it to us so that we could be helpful.
That's right.
But why do we what? We don't think about water like that. And we're going to go a little bit more in depth even into the plants that He gave us. But water is helpful. It's principle. It's something that you need. Your body is made up of what? 60% of water, 70% of water. The earth is made up of 70% of water. It's for a reason. Read.
The principal things for the whole use of man's life.
Yeah.
Are water.
It's what?
Are water.
Water's needed. Not only to wash dishes, not only to shower with, right? No. Not only to wash your car. It's meant so that your body can process things. So that your heart or that your joints can be lubricated. Your oxygen can be produced or flow through your body through the blood. It says that the blood is 90% water. Y'all see this? It's needed. It says also, that's it on that. It says that water helps what? Digestive system. The digestive system depends on it. How you flow your food. How your food is being digested. It says the bowels need water to work properly. Dehydration can lead to digestive problems, constipation, and over-acidic stomachs. All these things is needed, man. Your digestive system. Constipation. Who's constipated? And that's not even a joke, because a lot of us are constipated. Your bowel movements is rare. Your bowel movements is very hard. Get some water in your diet. You poop every couple of days. That ain't the right way to. Your body should be functioning. You should at least dropping loads multiple times a day. What you got, Swashna?
I don't know with Anna, he drinks only water most of the time.
Right.
And then he skips water and starts drinking juices because people bring it at the house.
Right.
Then he just can't go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
He's a water person, so he has
right?
Because like you're saying, you go to the bathroom with him, and it's like he didn't go.
Right?
It's just, he should go. No problem, no strain, nothing.
Right. It should be smooth like that, but a lot of us have what? The coffee. We got the drinks, right? We got all these things that are hindering our body to process our food the proper way. That's why a lot of times we got a lot of waste in our body, man. A lot of waste. We need those cleansers. I'm going home, get on some of those Cinepods tonight, cleanse it out. Got to cleanse that body out, man. Why? Because, man, we got so much stored up in our body, so much waste. Because it says water helps flush body waste, right? It helps flush body waste. It helps maintain blood pressure. The airways needed. When dehydrated, airways are restricted by the body in the effort to minimize water loss. This can make asthma and allergies worse. Look at all these little things. We didn't think about it. Kidney damage. You see that? Weight loss. Water may also help with weight loss. If you consume, instead of sweetened juices and sodas, preloading with water before meals can help prevent overeating by creating a sense of fullness. Drink water before your meal. You may not have to gorge yourself to death. Gorge yourself to your stomach is what? You busting out your britches. Y'all see this? I know it's kind of slow, but y'all need it. Everybody wants the great breakdowns and all the high echelon knowledge, but are you going to live long enough to teach it? It's like, come on, man. What are we doing here? Is it just about what we say, or is it how we're being perceived? Come on, the scripture just says you glorify the Most High in your body. We got to take care of our body, right? Next point, because even water, right? Because like you said, the core water, Inea, you said it's 7.4 alkalinity, right? A lot of us don't even understand that our body's not even alkaline. Or is your body alkaline? Who knows if their body's alkaline? Huh? I told you what? Oh, the alkaline? Right, but I'm saying, who knows if their body is alkaline? If your body's moving on an what level of alkalinity? Is your body more alkaline, at an alkaline state, or is it more acidic? Are you ingesting more acids? That's the question. Because we have to ask ourselves, why our body needs to be alkaline? It's a question. Why? Does anybody know? Yeah.
I'm wondering, how do we know?
Oh, how do you know?
Yeah.
There's a scale. There's a scale for food and things that we eat to show forth actually if our body's alkaline. You know, I had a conversation with Kazak about that too, because Kazak does it with the limes or the lemons, right? Because actually whenever, lemons are what? Acidic, right? But when it metabolizes in your body with the water, it actually alkalines you. You see that? It actually alkalines you. So that's another trick to do what? To really get your body alkaline is little limes and lemons in your water. Y'all see that? So what does that mean? It means that your body is not processing as it should. It's more on think about it, it's like a battery. You know how it is, when your car broke down? The battery that had all that stuff around the little part to get for the cables on it? That's our body, acidic. But our body should be alkaline, moving smoothly. I'll go into it. Why our body needs to be alkaline. It says, your stomach is very acidic with a pH of 3.5 or below. So it can break down food. So you have to have some form of acid in your body, right? To break down your food. But it says, and your urine changes depending on what you eat. That's how your body keeps the level in your body steady. It says the alkaline diet claims to help your body maintain its blood pH level. So showing forth what? Homeostasis in your body. Your blood's moving at the right flow. The right minerals is involved with it. Your body is in a good state, right? The body needs oxygen, water, and acid buffering minerals to accomplish the pH buffering. Check this out. It says, while also briskly eliminating waste products. When an alkaline environment is maintained in the body, it says metabolic, enzymatic, immunologic, and repair mechanisms functions at its best. So it's showing forth if your body is alkaline, your body is working as it should. It's repairing your body. Let's say you torn ligaments, it can repair that, right? Why? Because the functions in your body are able to function because it has the nutrients, it has the things that it needs. It's hydrated to accomplish that. But a lot of us, we don't put the nutrients in our body. We don't have the water in our body. So what happens to the system? It don't work. So that's why a lot of times we get what? We get hurt easy. We get sick easy. Y'all see that? We're prone to getting colds quicker. Well, it's because your immune system is literally low. I'm gonna tell you this, just on another one, is that sugar, it kills your white blood cells. Your white blood cells does what? Fights against diseases, fights against viruses. You actually feed the virus with what? Sugar. That's why y'all gotta be watching, y'all gotta be very aware dealing with this coronavirus, and we're gonna touch that. The coronavirus, it's a virus that attacks your system, but are you out here eating sour heads every day? Right? Sweets all day, every day? How are you treating your body? Genesis 1:29. Genesis chapter 1 and verse 29. Oh God, I'm going through it. Yeah, Genesis chapter 1 and verse 29. Well, let me see that comment. Hopefully I'm not talking too fast for brothers and sisters. I'm talking too fast? Dorothy Branch Khan, your skin will be extra dry, and if I am dehydrated, I get dizzy. You see that? See, you got to stay hydrated, especially in the hot heat, right? A lot of us are going in and out of vehicles, you know, out on the road. You may have a strenuous job. Dorothy Branch said you can add sliced cucumbers to the water or garlic cloves to the water. You can put it in overnight, and it is very good for you, definitely. You know, eat cucumbers, eat the lettuce. It's water, mainly made out of water. Dorothy Khan, you have to use the bathroom. You cannot have all the stuff left inside of you. It's toxic, definitely. So, and I'm gonna say this again. These are kind of things that we know, right? People can be like, yeah, I know how to keep my health right, but do you do it? Do we do it? Are we conscious of it? Y'all see that? Are we aware of it? What you got?
We were next to this janitor in the mall,
right?
And he dropped out. He passed out in the food court. And what happened was, he went to the hospital. They took him to the hospital. They pumped his stomach, and they found out that there was like 6 years worth of backed up fecal matter, backed up crap in his tract system.
Oh yeah.
So because he took literally, he would take the crap once every maybe a week and a half or 2 weeks, close to 2 weeks.
Right.
And so he was slim. He was about your build. You know what I mean?
Right.
So he thought he was all good and yada yada yada. Nah, he had to carry a crap bag for like 2 months.
Look at that.
To take these pills.
But I'm gonna say this. But did he find out what was bad for him? It's like a lot of times they do what? They go home, drink the natty daddy.
It was his eating habits.
Yeah, eating.
Everything was processed.
Probably the alcohol.
He swore up and down because he was Benjamin. He swore up and down he knew how to make the home cooked meal, but everything he was eating was processed.
Right.
Smoking weed and living the fast life.
Right. Living that fast life. You know, a lot of us got bad habits. Go to from there. Hold where you're at. Go to just on that. Go to Ecclesiasticus 37 and verse 27.
37 and verse 27.
Yeah, Ecclesiasticus 37 and verse 27. Again, it's just bringing back awareness to your mind, man. We got a lot of good classes. Quadazap has classes on health. I have classes on health. You know, go through them, man. Look up, do some research for yourself. Understand what's good for you. Understand what's going to make you be able to do what? Give more energy, man, for the Most High, because that's what it's about. At the end of the day, we're going over this health class because we want to be more efficient for the Most High's use. You see that? If you're always sick, if you're always tired, how are you going to have energy for brothers and sisters?
You can't.
How are you going to have energy for what? Doing the work of the Most High.
You can't.
You can't. So what do we have to do? We got to get that body right. And I'm going to say this. Yes, the gym. Yes, but it starts off with your diet, what you're eating.
That's right.
Your eating habit is very important. Read where you at.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 37, verse 27.
Go ahead.
My son, prove thy soul in thy life.
Understand, prove your soul. It says, my son, prove your soul. Read.
In thy life. And see what is evil for you.
See what's not profitable for you. See what's not good for you. And I'm going to say this. It could go in the eating habits, the food. I'm going to say it off top. I gotta admit, I'm not like Mr. Kimusabe of eating. The other night, I was watching a little Star Trek. No, it wasn't Star Trek. What was it? Watching a little Star Wars. I'm on my Star Wars tip right now. Anakin. That brother had issues, man, from the beginning.
Emotional.
Very emotional a lot. But that ain't the point. The point is that I was up. I got hungry, man. I was like, you know what, man? DoorDash, shoot, run that. Run that DoorDash. Oh, IHOP, shoot, run that. Let me get that chicken fried steak with that blueberry pancakes, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I feel good. You know what I'm saying? Class done. Let me get that real quick, right? I woke up at night. What? Body just high, right? I'm like, why is it so high? Why do I feel like the AC is where the AC at? AC was chilled, 70 degrees, right? Cold up in the house. My body trying to do what? Work that food through my system. What did I find out? It ain't good to eat after 12, man. And something heavy like that? Nah, man, I was out of my mind. But sometimes you got to understand what's good for you and what's not. But at least I can say what? Bro, I know eating that late, heavy? Nah, man, it ain't good. Because I don't do it all the time. And when it happened to me, I'm like, it got to be the AC. Nah, bro, it was that colder. It was you oppressing that system. What you got? Pass it to the microphone if you don't mind.
I just had a scripture to go with what you're saying.
Oh, what you got?
1 Corinthians 10, verse 23.
1 Corinthians what?
10, verse 23.
1 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse what?
23.
God. 1 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 23.
Hold on. Yeah, okay. Hey. Ready full of hitters. Read it again.
1 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 23.
Go ahead.
All things are lawful for me.
Right.
But all things are not expedient.
Right. There's certain timing. That timing, you know, that chicken fried steak is definitely lawful.
Ooh.
Them blueberry pancakes was lawful. 12 o'clock at night wasn't expedient for it, man. Wasn't the time. But again, what affects you in your life, man? What is holding you back? What causes your body to slow down? What makes you sluggish? Huh? What makes you sluggish? What did Yannick said? What? Let me read this real quick. Yannick said, America says the most important meal is breakfast. But when you wake up in the morning, you are breaking a fast. That's what the term break fast comes from. So detox and stay away from eating all day. Oh yeah. Yep. Break fast. And we're going to get into that, a little bit of intermittent fasting. But that's right on point, Yannick. Right on point. But the scripture, that was a good point. That was a good scripture as well, sis, is that what? All things are lawful for me, but not expedient. Y'all see that? What's good for you, man? I'm going to say this. A lot of people that want to lose weight, you can't eat late. You got to cut that time off at 8 o'clock. If you're not working out, you got to help your body out and stop eating the food late. You got to. You got to prep. Prep your food. You need to. Prepping is necessary. I already said it. I got the cook. He wants to start prepping, man. Got to prep. We need it. Why? Because when you don't prep, what happens? That's when you start to get nasty. You start to hit what? Let me hit the Whataburger real quick. Let me hit the Wendy's. I don't got no food at the house. Let me get something convenient. And Esau knows how to play on your lack of convenience, right?
Absolutely. The color schemes that they got for the restaurants.
Right.
It plays on your senses.
The yellow and red make you hungry.
Oh yeah, you see that? Come on. Everybody, what's the song? Popeye's song.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
Yeah, love that chicken from Popeyes. Come on,
right?
Man.
I ain't gonna lie, Popeyes don't have me.
Really?
I'm thankful, yeah. I probably had Popeyes in probably a year.
They used to back in
And when I did have, I had one of them little whack chicken sandwiches. That does not go harder than Chick-fil-A.
Whoa.
They don't go hard on Chick-fil-A.
Blasphemy. Blasphemy.
Listen, they don't have the sweet sriracha sauce, so they out the game anyway. They Polynesian.
Speak on it.
Levels, right? But I'm gonna say it again. We have to be aware of what's good for us. Go back to that scripture.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 37 and verse 27.
Go ahead.
My son, prove thy soul in thy life,
right,
and see what is evil for it.
Yeah, see what's evil for it. Read.
And give not that unto it.
We got to start understanding about. No, we got to start understanding about what's bad for you. What's bad for you? Don't give yourself to it. Right. I know the Debbie cakes at nighttime. Stop it. The honey buns. Listen, some of y'all ain't 23 like Asa. Asa can eat the honey buns, man. Because he going to go play a game. We playing 5, 6, 7 basketball games. Burn that right off. Right? But a lot of y'all with that slow metabolism, you can't eat like you was 13. Huh? You can't do that no more. You can't sit at home with the ice cream. Throw the cookies in it. You know, you can't do that no more. Because look what it's doing to your body. But it says, it's funny, keep reading down.
God, verse 28.
For
all things are not profitable for all men.
It's not. The way, I'm going to say it, the way some people eat is not profitable for the next man.
That's right.
Same thing for the next sister. So y'all got to understand what's good for you. What's going to cause you to, if you want to lose weight, you need to start checking your weight every night and every morning. Be on top of yourself. Know how you gain weight at night. Know how you gain weight during the day. Be on top of yourself. Prove yourself. The Most High said, do what? Know what's good. Go ahead.
For all things are not profitable for all men.
Right.
Neither hath every soul pleasure in everything.
Yeah. Neither have every soul pleasure in everything, man. You know, there's some things that you got to hold back from. You know, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not too much of a sweet guy. I don't eat a lot of sweets. I'll do like the lemon meringue pie. That's my thing, right? You know, I go to Kazakhstan and have a slice of that cheesecake. You know, I got to get a portion. You know, got to hit that. But other than that, like Reese's. Okay, Reese's. But I ain't had a Reese's in a minute. But other than that, I'm not really too much of a sweet guy. But what you like? Now, I ain't gonna lie, I got other vices. I do. I got problems when it comes to ranch. I got issues. Them taste buds be calling my name, man. But I'm gonna say it though, you know. Hey, I gotta be able to do what? At least exercise, man. If I do hit the ranch, I gotta at least intermediate fast. I can't have ranch all day, every day. Even though I can't have it on every piece of everything I can eat. Minus, you know, fruit. Yeah.
Scripture.
A scripture, what you got?
Judges chapter 3 and verse 20.
Hold that. We're going to get there. But the scripture just said about prove yourself. But go to Genesis 1 and 29.
Genesis chapter 1 and verse 29.
Because now we're about to go into what? Alkaline food. Right? I need y'all to listen. Now we're about to go into alkaline food. Food that is high in alkalinity. That will cause your body to process better. It'll cause your bile system to move better. Listen, we all could do better. I could do better. We all need to. We all got to be aware. Nobody's... Come on, man. I wish I was when I came out the military. I was a straight vegan. 2 years strong. I know how it was, man. I went to Passover, had that lamb. I was done. Done, son. You know, so... read that.
Genesis chapter 1, verse 29.
Sound like almost Shemai one. Go ahead.
And the Most High said, behold,
right?
I have given you every herb bearing seed.
Every what?
Herb bearing seed.
Go ahead.
Which is upon the face of all the earth.
So the Most High did give us food, right? He gave us every herb bearing seed. Go ahead.
And every tree.
Yeah.
In the which is the fruit of a tree,
right?
Yielding seed.
Yielding seed. Go ahead.
To you.
To who?
To you.
To who?
To you.
Read.
Shall it be for meat?
It shall be for what?
Meat.
Yeah, because you're supposed to eat the things growing from the ground, not smoke them.
That's right.
To use for meat. You don't. When the last time you smoked meat? You rolled that up in a doobie. You rolled that up in a Garcia Vega.
Smoke what?
Meat.
Never.
Right.
On the grill.
Yeah, only thing I'm smoking is chicken breast.
Salmon.
Right.
Like.
Just showing our people what the Most High gave us these herbs to be eaten. So that's why I'm going to write it down. There is vegetables that is high in alkaline. You need it. Add it to the meat. Add it to the rice. Add it to the beans. Yeah.
Quinoa has more iron than a steak does.
Quinoa has all your amino acids, which means it is a complete protein. Well, technically it's an incomplete protein, but it has all your amino acids that is in meat.
And the iron.
And iron. And we know women what? A lot of y'all are what? Anemic. Low in iron. Low levels in iron. So how about adding the iron to your body? Alkaline foods. Beet greens. Beet greens is 16.7 on the alkaline chart. Technically, the alkaline chart goes from 0 to 14 in your body. But on this chart, it's going from 16 or 16.7. But beet greens, write that down. Beet greens, BEETGREENS. Although beet greens aren't the most popular green in our diets, their high alkalinity score makes them one of the best additions to smoothies or stir fries. In addition to being high alkaline, beet greens also have a bitter quality that may help stimulate bile production to help better digest fats. Come on, man. We can help our body out by adding better foods to it. Spinach. Spinach is another high alkaline food. Spinach is another high alkaline food that is known to benefit bone health because the calcium it contains. Spinach will get your bones right.
Papa got it right.
It ain't nothing to do what? Throw little onions in the skillet. You know, use some of that grapeseed oil. Grapeseed oil is expensive, but that's what you want to cook with.
That's right.
No toxicity in it. A little bit of the greens. You don't want to overcook it. Keep some of the natural nutrients in it. You don't want to cook them out, right? Keep that. Add that to what? Add that to a side dish. Spinach. Spaghetti. You a little meat. I'm gonna say this: a lot of y'all can lose pounds. Nighttime, just do a meat and a veggie. Meat and a veggie. Protein and a veggie. I bet money that you will lose weight. Something very simple to lose weight. No carbs at night. Veggies and a meat. I'm about to give you a whole list of veggies. Kale. Kale, there's a reason kale has been labeled as the new beef. It says it's high in plant iron, calcium, and vitamin K, which is said to help protect against many types of cancers. In addition to these health benefits, kale is another one of the world's most alkaline foods. But here's a question. When the last time you had some kale?
Last night.
I'm talking to Karatazar.
I had kale in a while.
Kale in a while. When the last time you had some kale back there? Right? Did you have that? Yeah, that smoothie, that kale smoothie, blendy, is needed. Who had kale lately? I like that. Okay, now how'd you cook it? Or how'd you have it, Swachna?
We're doing a raw salad.
Ooh.
And then we use kale.
Well, I gotta come through.
But the salad raw. We add just kale to our salad.
Right, kale to the salad.
It gives you that crunch.
It hits. You know, throw a little salsa on it. Throw some of that sesame ginger. Woo! Say that again. Oh yeah, come on, man. Oh, y'all gotta get that cilantro ranch. Woo! I fell in love with that cilantro ranch from Uberito. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. What you got? Smoothie. Kale in the smoothie. Who else had their hand? What you have?
I had I get a smoothie from the place in the mall with kale and spinach in it. Yeah, I be juicing it at the house sometimes.
Look at that. And juices can juice that kale and spinach. It can. It'll break that down. What else? Swiss chard. Swiss chard. Have you noticed a pattern yet? The world's most alkaline foods are leafy greens, right? Swiss chard is another green that provides mega nutrition benefits with vitamins that support cellular health, such as vitamin K. Gives the things that your mind needs, that your body needs, that your neurotransmitter needs. Swiss chard, CHARD. Is and again, there's a lot, but these are things that we can go again look at the stores, right? What else we got? Bananas. Bananas, aka potassium sticks, are another highly alkaline food that you don't want to leave out on your diet. It says bananas are a great source of fiber. Cause you to do what? Digest that food, which helps promote digestive regularity and sweep toxins out of the gastrointestinal tract. And I'm gonna say this: one problem with our people is what? That colon cancer, man. Our colons are jacked up. Our colons are backed up, right? We're not cleansing our bodies. But why? Because we're not eating food that causes it to naturally cleanse itself. We eat what? Processed food a lot of the times. You know, and I'm gonna say it again. There's nothing wrong with eating French fries and things like that, but we have to do other maintenance on our body to make sure that we're doing what? If we're gonna eat that, we gotta cleanse it out. We gotta have, like you said, to watch a lot of salads, the soups. We gotta have these foods to counteract the things that may not be too good for our body. Y'all see this? Because a lot of us aren't growing our own vegetables. So what do we have to do? We gotta go to the white man. You know, a lot of us have these strenuous work days. So what do we have to do? You might have to go to what? Boston Market, right? You might have to go to Boston Market hit though. Get you some sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes is, I think, those are simple carbs, which is good for your muscles, right? You might have to go to Wegmans, Whole Foods to get some food on standby. What you got?
Just like when I make the lasagna, it had only spinach in it.
Yeah, only spinach. But that was off of a what? Vegan cookbook, or it's not a vegan cook. Is it vegan cookbook? Vegan cookbook. Why? The soups, the turmeric soups. You know, one thing that we have to do is that we just have to prepare ourselves. We have to prepare ourselves for these food, and that's why a lot of times we don't have the recipes. There's a good book. It's called Thug's Kitchen. I don't have any type of royalties to them, right? But they have a lot of recipes on there, from juices to snacks, right, to desserts, to salads, to pastas, to what? Soups, all types of food, man. Bro, but the recipe's right in front of you. That's all I used to do back in the day. I used to prep my food off of recipes. I used to have it for 3-4 days. See, but I can eat food for 3-4 days though. Same thing over and over and over. But you can too once you figure out that what your body gonna be in tip-top shape. That extra mucus is starting to come down. You're able to breathe. A lot of us eat a lot of mucusy food, right? It starts to cut down the excess weight. Too much of anything is bad for you. That's why eating certain things in moderation is best. Definitely, moderation. What did Kaya say? Read that. What did I say?
It was changes growth. She said, Shalom, I ate about kale today and going to be juicing it tonight. I am detoxing for 2 weeks. Yeah, you know, a good detoxer is kale, green apple, ginger. Kale, green apple, ginger, and lime and water. Detoxer, all greens. Get your spirit right. 2 weeks, hey, more power to you. Changes growth, because that's gonna be a goodie. You know, it's gonna definitely be a goodie. More alkaline foods, sweet potatoes. Although they're high in starch, sweet potatoes are an alkalizing food that provides your body with plenty of fibers, vitamins, and minerals. Because sweet potatoes are so high in fiber, they have less of a negative impact on blood sugar levels, since fiber helps slow the release of sugar into the bloodstream. You see that? Fiber helps slow the release of sugar in the bloodstream. Sweet potatoes, man. You know, sweet potatoes and yams are different, y'all. Two different vegetables. I think yams are only found in what, Jamaica? Anybody know that? Okay. Yeah, yams is foreign. You really can't find that in the US no more. And that's why everybody does sweet potatoes. Celery. Aside from being alkalizing, celery has an additional cleansing properties. Since it's mostly water, celery can easily help the body flush toxins. Celery is also a negative calorie food, which means it takes more calories to chew and digest than the total amount of calories it contains.
Africa.
Say it again?
Yams are from Africa.
What?
Yams.
Yeah, I know some far distance. Kiwi. Kiwi is highly alkaline food. Your cells won't want to miss out on it because it contains a plethora or antioxidants, or actually it's plethora of antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals. Kiwi's high in vitamin C. Actually, I believe it's more than the oranges. If you want to get technical with it. It says, let's go. And although oranges are famous for their vitamin C content, kiwi contains nearly 5 times the amount of vitamin C. And all you gotta do is cut it open, spoon it out.
Have you a nice kiwi dessert, a little bit of peanut butter on it? I don't know. Might hit. You don't think it hit? Kiwi and peanut butter? I'm gonna try that. We got some kiwi at the house, right? I'm gonna try that. Kiwi and peanut butter. It says kiwi is also a great source of fiber for improved digestion as well as potassium for muscle functions. Y'all see that? Everybody want to get their muscles popping, right? There's some foods that you can eat to do what? To repair it, to actually even cause it to grow even stronger. Sweet potatoes, bananas, potassium, eggplants. I'm gonna just go down. Eggplants, pears, pineapples, zucchini, strawberries, apples. Psalms 104:14. Psalms 104 and verse 14, man. All these things were given to us so that we could be healthful. We could be healthy. Don't you want to have a good skin? Don't you want to have a good smile? Don't you want to have a good body odor? Huh? Don't you want to have a good body odor? Well, start eating the right thing. We all got to do it. We can all be, if you need an accountability partner, hit up somebody. Hit up somebody. Reach out and touch somebody's hand, right? Make this world a better place. We got to, but it starts with us. And a lot of times we don't have accountability partners. That's why we kind of lack, or we kind of slip off, right? We start a diet, we fade away. Again, you said it the best. Yanni, moderation. Moderation is with everything. But read where you at,
Psalms chapter 104.
Right.
And verse 14.
Yeah, Psalms chapter 104 and verse 14. Go ahead.
He causeth the grass to grow for the cattle.
He does. Read.
And the herb.
And the what?
And the herb.
And the what?
Herb.
Read.
For the service of man.
You see that? The herb is supposed to do what service?
That's right.
It's supposed to help you out. You see that? All the herbs that he gave bearing seed. All these plants, they bear seed. These are herbs that are meant to do what? Make sure that your body is flourishing. So that now you can do what? Do the will of the Heavenly Father. Our body shouldn't be holding us back, right? You know, and we know about Paul. Paul said he had a thorn. Some of us got issues. We understand that. But what are you doing in your issue? Are you causing yourself to get worse? Are you feeding the disease more, right? With more sugar, more fast food, more gully washers, more Slurpees, more candies, more Debbie cakes? Or are you trying to do what? Kill it. Starve it. What are you trying to do? It just says that herbs is what?
And the herb for the service of man.
Read.
That he may bring forth food.
Bring forth what?
Food.
Because we're supposed to eat these things. But think about it. Our parents never grew up showing us what vegetables to eat. Only vegetable I probably really seen was peas. And that was to go with the pork. You know how you get you some smothered pork chops, smothered pork, the sweet sauce on it, right? Get you some peas. Yeah, collard greens. Get you some peas. Mashed potatoes, right? You know, you got the collard greens, ham hock. You get the black eyed peas with the pig feet in it. You know, they got to season the pig feet. You hit the pig feet, boy. Them knuckles was, boy. At the time, you didn't know you was eating nothing but fat. It was like, ooh, that texture, boy. Yeah, chewy. You know, you get underneath them hubs, them fingers up in there, fighting for that meat, boy.
And that's where all the bacteria from the
yeah, you
pig that don't
killing
die.
yourself, man.
Yeah.
That's why Big Mama had to get her foot cut off.
And she died.
Eating all that ham hock. And what they do? In memory of Big Mama, let's have another soul food meal. All the abominations. But the Most High said that the herbs of the field was supposed to bring food for us, man. But how many of us are conscious of the herbs, right? How many of us, and again, it don't got to be just the herbs that you eat in your and that are broken down. It's the green leaves, the kale, the collards, right? The spinach, all these different things that bear seeds. Ecclesiasticus 38:4.
Done.
Ecclesiasticus. You had your hand raised?
Oh, that's the one I was trying to preset.
Oh yeah, come on, you know I'm with you, man. You know, come on, baby. Yeah, Ecclesiasticus chapter 38 and verse 4. But again, let's get it. But again, is that we're going through these to show forth that the Most High wants to make sure that we're taking care of ourselves, so that we're able to facilitate His service. We're able to facilitate a healthy, good life. We walk around every day. Are you tired of walking around in pain? Are you tired of making excuses and why my knees buckling in? Change your health, man. Do yourself a favor and a service. Mom, start cooking your children balanced meals. Start putting a little green on their plate. Give them more because they don't know. Listen, my mother really didn't teach me about the food. Nothing against her. She made sure I ate. We had hamburger helper, garlic bread. Right?
Starts with a starch.
Bruh, try their best because my grandma didn't teach her.
You
know? But now we're in the age of what? Information. There's no excuse. We got a lot of young kids coming up in the truth now, even with their parents having healthy diets, right? We're kind of controlling them on the sugar. Nah, you're not getting candy today. Nah, you're not getting the Reese's. No, put down the chips. You want to eat the whole bag? Let me get that real quick from you, man. That's it. That's it. We got more food in here. Who are the hand raised? What you got?
Yeah, I got some. It says, why we need to eat electric foods.
Right. Yeah, Mike. Why we need to do what?
It says why we need to eat electric foods.
Go ahead.
Electric foods are alkaline foods, which helps the body to heal and nourish itself.
You see that? I like that. It causes what?
Foods which helps the body to heal and nourish itself.
But I'm going to say this. A lot of our people don't want to talk about electric alkaline diet because they love the what? The burgers, the hot dogs, the french fries. They don't want to take care of their health. How you going to tell me about health and you look like what? You look like the walking... Now I'm going to call him the dead eye. Huh? You look like Jeremy. Who's the Subway dude?
Oh, Jared.
Jared, you look like Jared. But before they caught him for the charge, pedophilia. Before he lost the weight. You see that? We got a lot of brothers and sisters in the faith that have to do what? Take care of your health, man. Take care of your health. No, I see brothers 300 pounds teaching the truth. Like, brother, you gotta get it together. And I know you're trying to fast. We gotta be good what? Examples not only in the word, but how we deal. Right? What you got, Brother ZAYAN?
Oh, no, I was just going to add to, being in nursing school, they also taught us...
Pass it the mic, please. You said what?
I said when I was in nursing school, they taught us that we can't be overweight and trying to teach somebody to eat healthy.
Yeah, how you gonna...
We're an example to that person, so...
Yeah, how you going to be sloppy trying to get somebody right? You need to have a balanced diet now. Cut out the sugars. They looking at you like this. What you had today? Let me see your purse real quick. Let me see what you got up in your purse. Got a Kit Kat? Huh? Got a Payday? What you got up in there, man? Skittles? Smart. What is it called? What are those things? The little tarts? Sweet tarts?
Sweet tarts.
And you get your little sweet tarts. You know how Granny got the peppermints all up in there, man. Butterscotch. Butterscotch on deck. Strawberry little candies. Yeah, Yeah, bust it, boy. Yeah, Jolly Ranchers. But right on point, the sis said what? That you have to, if we want to teach this, we got to make sure that what? We're together. Somewhat, or at least fighting for it. Y'all see this? But it said electric diet. What else you got on that? It says that. Read it one more time about how it heals the body. Come on, you don't have to go to Esau. Your body will repair itself. You are Deadpool. Your body can regenerate naturally. That's what fasting's for. But go ahead.
It said it helps the body to heal and nourish itself. It says electric foods are found in nature. They are not genetically modified. Electric foods helps to increase the copper within the nervous system, thus a greater one's use of one's brain and senses.
Look at that. You got better use of your brains and senses because you're feeding your brain what it needs. You're fueling your brain with 93 Supremium. You putting that good boy in there, man. You putting that man, all cylinders floating. Mind bubbling. Go ahead.
It says electricity is the reason why the human body can move around.
Yeah.
Crawl, walk, run, and climb.
Right, but you wonder why you can't run, but for a certain distance. You wonder why when you walk, you're out of breath, your back hurts, ankles giving out. But I'm gonna say this: I give praise to the sisters here at our school because we do a Sabbath meal every Sunday, and the sisters are making sure what? Those are balanced meals. Those are meals that you be like, dang, I need that at the crib. We getting soups, we get salads. Shoot, the sisters, man, they made a Big Mac salad one time, hidden. You didn't have no bread. You didn't have all the GMO meat. Hey, what did they have? Like turkey meat or something? Turkey meat. It was good though. You can make good meals. You just gotta have the recipe.
That's right.
Where we at? Where you at?
Ecclesiasticus chapter 38 and verse 4.
Yeah, Ecclesiasticus chapter 38 and verse 4. Go ahead.
The Lord hath created medicine out of the earth.
You see that? You can get medicines from the earth. The iron, the vitamin K, the vitamin D, vitamin C, potassium, magnesium, iron. It comes from the earth, but that's the last spot we be looking at. Last spot. Why do you think America makes it so convenient on every block? They make it very convenient. I understand why I like World Farms. I know I do. All that, probably that MSG they got in that meat, man. MSG and them wedgies, man. Be hitting too, boy. Got a hold on me. But I know that what? I can't have it all the time. When I want a trick, I'm a trick. But I'm going to tell you this, though. I'm going to make sure that I'm doing other things so that my body is functioning. You see that? Vitamin D pills, or vitamin D, vitamin B. Vitamin D complex is good for brain function, right? There's a lot of vitamins that we don't have naturally in our body from the food that we eat. So you might have to get it from plants. You might have to get it from some other source that comes from the ground, but you got to be aware of it. Have you asked yourself how to get better brain function, higher brain function? You only use a certain percentage of your brain. You only use a certain percentage. Are we trying to figure out things to make ourselves, like I said earlier, be more efficient in what we do? Aren't you tired of being sluggish? Like, think about me if I was up here, just, the food, man. Come on, everybody like, what's wrong with this guy? Tank on E. I ain't got nothing up here, man. This ain't even coffee. There was no coffee today. I had a drink, though. I had a Herbalife drink. I go support Argentina. Well, she's Venezuelan. Yeah. Go over there. But still is that there's things that we should be doing to try to help ourselves to better our mind and body. And the Most High has given us the utensils and the food to do it. Read it again.
The Lord hath created medicines out of the earth.
Go ahead.
And he that is wise will not abhor them.
You're not going to abhor them. You're not going to put them to the side. You're going to use it. And that's why even the brother in Rochester, you got Uriah. Uriah's high on the herbs. I was out there on my herb game. Man, he had a lot, man. A lot of good things for different, functions that you wanted. Energy, blood flow, concentration. Again, but know yourself. Know what's good for you. Know what's going to benefit you. Know what you need. Know yourself. Know what you need to lose weight. Because I'm going to say this. Everybody can lose about 10 pounds. Everybody got a couple extra pounds. I can. Come on. You don't even look. I know, but 170 feel good. Tip-top shape. Right? But the Most High says, he that is wise will not abhor these medicines that come from the ground. Time. Benefits of intermediate fasting. Benefits of intermediate fasting. Real quick. Fasting, I'm going to say this. Does anybody know what intermediate fasting is? Because a lot of times we naturally do it. Majority of us don't eat until 12, 1, 2, 3. You know, a lot of times when you wake up hungry, that means you got a worm in you. You ate late at night, you getting up hungry again, appetite, you probably got worms. Got to cleanse yourself. Get some, oh yeah, worms? You know about that? Oh, you ain't never cleansed yourself, we definitely got worms in the body. Yeah, get a little papaya seed, smush that together, right? Eat that. I think mix it up a little turmeric, a little pepper, black pepper.
Bragg's apple cider vinegar too.
Bragg's apple cider vinegar,
Yeah,
right?
sure.
It paralyzes the parasites, right? Flush that out. You'll see him in the toilet, looking at you in your face, be like, dang, you was in me? Yeah.
Another good detox is cinnamon.
Oh, I got some at the crib, man.
Yeah, I had some in Houston, like a lot, give me some cinnamon pies.
Like where I gave you some.
For that now we're getting rid of it.
I need it. I need all of it. Open the floodgates of me. I need it all. You know? But what does it do? It cleanses your system out. Now you can't do it all the time, because a lot of times whenever you do those cleanses, be mindful. You want to do about once a month, right? Maybe once every 2 months. Why? Because it'll take the good bacteria from you. Right? It'll cleanse you all the way out. But benefits of intermediate fasting. Fasting decreases your biological age. So there's your chronological age, which is how many times you have circled the sun, your years, right? 25, 35, 45, 50. And there's your biological age, how old you are based on the health of your cells. A lot of us may be 23, but your body say you about 54.
That's right.
Right? That's what you don't want. You may be 45, but your body says you're 70. But it's because of your what? Your cellular health. But remember, we went back about certain foods that help your cellular function, and that was actually, what was that? It was going back into the alkaline food. But hopefully y'all can look that up. But y'all can still look up again what helps your cellular health. But it says how old you are based on the health of your cells. Many habits such as smoking, overeating, drinking too much alcohol, and living a sedentary life increases your biological age. A 30-year-old might have a biological age closer to 50. Think about that. That's why you want to be very mindful of what you're putting in your body, but knowing that what? If you do eat kind of what, little rough, start getting some intermediate fasting, because that decreases your biological age. A lot of us don't have to eat till about 2 or 3. That's really when you awake anyway. Let your body warm up, eat about 2 or 3, finish at 8, finish at 7. Let your body do what? Eat all those bad cells it has, eat all that excess fat it has, let it restore itself, let it build itself back. Intermediate fasting. Check this out. It says, but the habit of fasting reduces your biological age via the process of autophagy, which rejuvenates your cells and repairs damaged DNA. A 7-year-old woman who fasts regularly could have a biological age close to 30. I knew something about it, man, when I was like, man, I'm 30, but I feel like I'm 19, right? Listen, you can have it though. You can have that young spirit. You know, your cells are still moving at a young age, but you may be older physically, right? But that's why you see, you got people like Dawiyad. Dawiyad is what?
Almost 50.
No. Dawiyad? Dawiyad, listen. Dawiyad's a young man. But his spirit is young, right? He's a little bit more up in age, but the thing about it is that he don't move around like that. Him and his rib do what? They moving around, walking in the morning. They're doing these things constantly, every day. You know? But why? Because they want to make sure that body is able to do what? Take them through life. If they want to go to Florida, they got to be able to walk on the plane. They got to be able to what? Drive. You see that? 5 hour energies ain't going to always get you to where you got to get to. Yeah.
I'm about to ask, how old is Social One? We was in San Antonio playing basketball.
Probably like
He's
late,
He's like
early 40s. We're gonna say it exact. Probably, let's say early 40s. Young.
He was playing like Kyrie.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Bruh, listen, I ran with him. I think I ran with him. I came out the military 25. I was 26, right? I think we ran 3 miles, man. Come on, man. Shashawn was going to work on me, man. My whole stomach locked up. I think it was because I just had to use the bathroom, but used the bathroom, I was good. But still, he was moving though.
Yeah.
But think about it. But how do you want to be at 40? How do you want to be at 30 for those that are young? You sisters, how do you want to be? You want to be 30 years old, having a baby, feeling like you 62? Huh? Is that how you want to be? You want to feel like an old woman? Huh? Kane style? You ain't got no energy. I just want to go to sleep. No, you didn't have that energy. So intermittent fasting is very important. Check this out. Another benefit of intermittent fasting that it increases your NAD, which is the longevity chemical. For those of you who do not know what NAD is, it's a coenzyme that's important for metabolic health, aging, DNA repair, and energy production. Come on, you know how it is when you don't eat. You be having more energy. Your mind be buzzing. You be alert, be aware. You got that glow. You be like, man, I feel good, man. Right? And then as soon as you eat, what happens? What you got?
I know this because on Sabbath.
No. Just in case. Yeah?
I usually, in the morning, I usually eat in the Sabbath class. But I noticed that when I do that, I get tired in Sabbath class. But when I don't eat, I'm like hungry.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, eating early in the morning like that, pretty heavy. That's not what our body needs. But it's telling us though. Because remember, food is supposed to do what? Give you energy. It's supposed to feed you and fuel you. But why is it putting us to sleep? Say it again. What am I saying? No, you want me to explain what I'm saying? About how food is supposed to give us energy? It's supposed to. But again, why do you think that we eat the food and because we're not really getting nutrition?
That's right.
The hamburgers, right? The beef ribs. Don't get me wrong, it's good. But as we're seeing is that a lot of this energy is going to come from what? Green leafy vegetables. What else?
The NAD?
Yeah, it says it also. Oh, it says yeah. But researchers shows that fasting significantly boosts NAD levels, and you don't have to spend a dime. You can bring yourself back to health off of fasting. Brothers and sisters have cured themselves from diabetes from fasting. Dr. Sabi's camp was mainly of fasting and water. Fasting, get you a nice little balanced lunch, I think 3 or 4 o'clock. They had a brother on out there, fasting. And a lot of doctors talk about that. You can go on YouTube, benefits of fasting. You'll have all these different white scholars that will go into the depths of how you start opening your brain, right? You start with Esdras. The angel told Esdras to go back and fast 7 more days. But when he did that, he was eating herbs. Y'all want to show you? Check this out. I'm going to show you real quick. Our forefathers did it. Go to 2nd Esdras real quick. Go to 2nd Esdras chapter 9 and verse. No, you know what? Go to 2nd Esdras 12. 2nd Esdras 12.
12 and verse 51.
Yeah, you can go to. Yeah, start at verse 51.
God.
2nd Esdras chapter 12, verse 51.
Go ahead, Malachi.
But I remained still in the field 7 days, as the angel commanded me, and did eat only in those days of the flowers of the field.
Right.
It had meat of the herb.
It had what?
Meat of the herb.
It had my meat of the herb, because our people ate what? We ate the veggies. We ate the herbs. They were good for us. The angel said, you want more of this understanding, this vision? Go fast 7 more days. Let's get you tapped in. Let's go ahead and decrease your body, eliminate all the waste, the toxins in your body, right? Let me allow your vessel to be cleaner. You see this? Come on. You think when Christ was on the mount, how many days did he fast?
He was in the wilderness.
Oh no, he was in what?
Moses fasted several 40-day fasts.
Right.
Moses did.
Yeah, I wish I did too.
Yahushua did one 40-day fast.
Right.
Moses did like multiples.
But think about that, 40-day fast for what? For what? Clearing themselves, man, making their mind process higher. Clear.
Cam did a unity fast, 40-day fast.
Cam did a 40-day unity fast. It's rough.
Oh yeah.
You say that, start stuttering. Right? Yeah, Cat started what? Juicing burgers?
Well, no.
You serious? You serious?
Close to it. But no, after the when you get to like, I want to say like the 15th day,
right, of
just fasting, you sleep less. Your body's always, it's like you're a brand new kid. It's like you're a grown up in a kid's body. Your body's back to life. Everything's joyous. Even when you get bad news, it affects your mental processing,
right,
and your configuration. Nothing stressful. It's just,
yeah. Remember, a lot of food that we eat adds what? Hormones, extra hormones in our body, right? Starts getting us all off kilter. The food is supposed to throw our body off. Esau wants you like that. Esau wants you feeble. He wants you sniffling. He wants you just weak as hell. So we can do what? Yeah, come on, let me write you this script real quick. Let me write you this script so that you can go ahead and get what? Addicted to the pills. I'm not going to teach you about exercise. I'm not going to tell you about bad food that you're eating. I'm going to just do what? I'm going to just allow you to keep coming back. I'm just going to go ahead and what do they call it? I'm going to just manage your symptoms, right? I'm not going to deal with the real problem that's wrong. The real problem that's wrong with you. It's a money business, man. The pharmaceutical company is a big, major business, huh?
You know what I'm saying? It's like they want you to keep coming back, getting more. Like you said, the pill's not really going to cure the disease or the problem. It's going to cure the symptoms for a little while. That's why diabetics got to keep getting insulin. You got high blood pressure. You got to keep on taking the high blood pressure pills. Why? Because the pill's not curing the problem. It's curing the symptoms. So it'll lower your pressure for a while. But eventually, if you don't take the pills, after a certain time, what's going to happen? Your blood pressure going to go right back up. So that's going to make you keep going to the doctor, spending money, getting refills, instead of doing like intermediate fasting or eating herbs that's good for the body to cure the problem.
And you're fasting right now too, right?
I've been fasting for a week, yeah.
Fasting for a week? Look at the brother, man. How you feel, man?
I feel good. I just feel happy.
Right? Look at him. But it's needed though, right?
Yeah.
Bro, a lot of times, man, the weights of the world, right? Our mind, we start playing tricks on ourselves, right? You eliminate that food, you eliminate just the intake and start intaking what? The spiritual. A lot of times you be good, man. But I'm going to say this. It says another benefit of fasting. Fasting is actually a stress to the body. Fasting stresses the body. Well, let's see what the stress is supposed to do to the body. Check it. Fasting achieves its many benefits not by resting the body, but by stressing the body. The mild stress of fasting, known as hormetic stress, sparks a cascade of hormones that stimulate orthophagy, weight loss, and metabolic healing. Other hormetic stressors include exercise, heat exposure, and cold exposure. Again, making the body shake, right? Burn fat, which are often used alongside fasting for increased results. About what? Fasting stresses your body, but it causes you to do what? Lose weight. It causes you to heal your body, metabolic healing. Come on, man. It's beautiful. It's beautiful what the Most High, the vessel that we have, is capable of being a beast. I never forget when I was in the military, I was running, and one of my petty officers, man, and I think I was running like 5 miles. He's like, "Bro, you can do more." He said, "Unleash the beast." He told me to unleash the beast, but a lot of us haven't really unleashed our body, the potential where our body can take us to health-wise, because of why? The lack of discipline. And really that's what it is. You have to be disciplined whenever you want to live a healthy lifestyle. Facts. It's rough, but I'm going to say this is very, very beneficial. Very beneficial. And the thing is that
you start seeing the results and you become addicted to the results. You become addicted to how that brain starts to process things and being light. And you say you feel happy, right? Yeah, you're going to feel happy. You fasting, you in the Word, you with brothers. Come on, man. You know, your spirit is racing. You know, very important, man. Very important. Ecclesiastes 7 and 12. Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and verse 12. I'm not going to keep you long. Yeah, Ecclesiastes 7 and verse 12.
Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 12.
And I'm going to say this. I know I kind of went fast, but I hope y'all wrote down notes to where you can just go back and research yourself. Research intermediate fasting. Research the benefits of fasting. Research the benefit of water fasting. You know what I'm saying? All these different things. Get on top of it. Get on top of your health. We all need it, man. And again, that's why we have these classes, because we know what Israel needs. And a lot of us need discipline. We need self-control to be able to have healthy bodies, healthy lifestyles, healthy houses. You don't want to teach your children the bad habits that we've learned, right? The bad vices that we have. You know, we don't want that for them. Read where you at.
Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 12.
Read it.
For wisdom is a defense.
I'm going to say this. Wisdom is a defense. Knowing how to do what? How to take care of yourself is a defense from what? Sickness. You see that? It's a defense from what? I guess basically your body just slowing down. Your joints starting to dry up. I don't want to be like these old men I see, man, just cripped over and decrepit. You know? I'm not trying to have that be me. I need to do what? Get my joints stronger. Y'all see this? Read it again.
For wisdom is a defense.
Wisdom is a defense. That's why we have these classes, so that our people are aware of how to take care of the vessel that the Most High gave them. Read.
And money is a defense.
Money is a defense. Go ahead.
But the excellency of knowledge is.
You see that? But the excellency of knowledge. Read.
That wisdom giveth life to them that have it.
And that's what it's about. We want to make sure our lives are what? Maintained, so that we can do what? Do the work of the Lord. But it just says that the excellency of knowledge is wisdom giveth life. The Most High has always been trying to keep us healthy. He's always been trying to keep us in the right mind. Keep us functionable. Keep us mentally stable. Keep us physically stable. That's why he had fasting. Why do you think he had us fasting on the Day of Atonement? Why do you think he just threw that in there? Fasting. Yeah, it afflicts your soul, but what else does it do now medically? We've read it. It heals your body. Come on. Why do you think that the fake prophet Muhammad, right, try to come with what? Ramadan. They do intermediate fasting. Where do you think they got that from?
Israel.
Come on, they got it from us. They just extended it. Stop the cap. They know what's up.
God.
Sciences, the world, nations have already known about fasting, but we've been doing it. Fasting with prayer. Fasting with alms. Going to Tobit and start understanding that we've always fasted. Judith fasted all the days of her widowhood. She only ate on feast days, but why though? Because she was turned, man. Judith went simple. She wanted that mind to bubble. She wanted to be in tune. She wanted to be alert. She knew what was good for her body. Y'all see this? But I'm going to say this though too. Just, and y'all can write this down. You know, because I know it's that Delta virus. What is it? Delta? What do you call it? That new strand of COVID? Delta variant, right? Another strand. Whoa, right? But I'm here to say is that, listen, we have brothers and sisters that kind of came down. I'm not saying they had the COVID, but I'm going to say is that, like Kazak said that one day in Sabbath class, is that last week is that we were around each other during COVID, but nobody really got sick. It wasn't until after then individuals, we start stepping out was when what? The sickness start falling down upon us. But I'm going to give y'all a little remedy of what we did. All right, y'all can write this down. Peppermint. These are all essential oils that you can add. Peppermint, turmeric, ginger, and turmeric. You can all add this in the drink. Turmeric, get you the powder, get you the root itself, blend it up. You do me like that? Ginger, vitamin D, vitamin C, These are all things that's needed. You can put that in some orange juice. You can put that underneath your tongue, make it a tonic. These are things that your body needs. Peppermint, turmeric, ginger, vitamin D, vitamin C. Again, ginger, good for your immune system. Vitamin D, I believe this is just for your vitamin D deals with one moment. Vitamin D. Yeah, vitamin D got a lot. Calcium, there it is. Maintenance of phosphorus levels in your blood, right? Vitamin D helps allow the intestines to stimulate and absorb calcium. So again, it helps your body to continually function. But I'm going to say this, though, is that a lot of brothers and sisters have to understand you're prone to disease whenever you're not getting enough sleep. You're not giving your body the adequate time to recover and to relax. Y'all got to get your sleep, turn off the TV, get you at least 6 to 7 hours of sleep. You need it. I know a lot of y'all, man, y'all be ghouls at night, man. What do they call them? No, not the vampires. I'm talking about the show back in the day. Gargoyles. Y'all gargoyles, man.
Gargoyles.
I know I remember that show. Gargoyles, right?
Yeah, you come alive at night.
You come alive at night, man. You don't go to sleep, right?
And all day you just got the stone face, like.
Right.
Yeah.
So get you some sleep, man. Sleep is needed. Sleep, water, and make sure you get your vitamins, all right? But I'm going to say this too. Go to Psalms 91 and 9. Just on this dealing with this COVID. I didn't want to touch too much on it because I have a whole other class regarding it. But I want to touch a little bit just for, reassurance to brothers and sisters, understanding about just the things that are going on in the world, the viruses, what you're hearing in the news. I got to get me a booster shot on top of my shot. It's like you don't need no booster shot. People are dying from the vaccination. And anyway, the vaccination gives you a piece of the virus. Come on now. You can create your immune system to be strong to where you don't even got to get hit with that. But I'm going to say it again. If you do get hit, if you start feeling sick, stay at home. Stay at home, get rest, get well, hydrate, communicate, Yep. What you got?
Psalm 91, verse 9.
Go ahead, Shiny Bun.
Because thou hast made the Most High.
Yeah, because what?
Thou hast made the Most High.
I want y'all to hear this. Read it again.
Because thou hast made the Most High.
Read.
Which is my refuge.
Which is what?
My refuge.
Which is your refuge. When we make the Most High our refuge, when we put our cares on the Most High, yes, He's telling us to do what? You're going to take care of your body. But best believe that, where's your first mind? Your first mind is knowing that the Most High is going to keep you safe. You understand that? He gives you the wisdom to prepare yourself, right? To keep yourself healthy, to be functionable, but He still wants you to do what? Make Him your refuge. We're going to be safe through the Most High. But He gives us the what? The knowledge to take care of ourselves. That's why we do what the knowledge says. We're going to take care of our diet, right? Keep reading.
Even the Most High, thy habitation.
Read.
There shall no evil befall thee.
There shall no what?
Evil befall thee.
Y'all see this? The scripture says, there shall no evil fall before thee if you make the Most High your refuge. And I wanted to put this at the end of the class because I don't want to solely leave out and just make it seem like it's all about the eating, it's all about the exercising. Yes, it's all about that. But it's also about who you're trusting in, where your faith is at. The Most High is controlling all of this, right? He's controlling all of this, dealing with the coronavirus. A lot of cats are skeptical. Don't go around those brothers. They're going to get you sick. The Most High just said, if you make Him your refuge and your habitation, what's going to happen?
There shall no evil befall thee.
Check this. Read.
Neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling.
Neither shall any plague come to your dwelling. Why do you think a lot of us didn't catch that corona? Because we believed in the Most High. When they said, keep your gathering down to 4 to 5, what did we do? We had 10 to 12. 10 to 12. Constantly. Why? Because the Most High is our refuge. Nobody was sniffling up in there. Nobody had to get out of class. I got hit in Rochester a year after the coronavirus. And it wasn't even corona. It was just whatever it was. Whatever bug was going around. A year later. You see that? But still showing forth what it says, that there shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh to thy dwelling. Read.
For he shall give his angels charge over thee.
And that's what you want to understand, is that the Most High is going to take care of his elect. He's going to take care of his brothers and sisters. But I'm going to say this though. Again, not saying don't be mindful of taking care of yourself. Y'all understand this? The Most High gave us the strategy to be healthy. Be healthy. But at the end of the day, the Most High is the one that's going to give his angels charge so nothing comes around you. And you still look good. Your skin is shining. Your body is muscular. You're able to walk. You're able to talk. What you got?
Well, Ecclesiasticus 38 verse 9, go with what you're saying.
Yeah. No, definitely. That's definitely scripture. But this is kind of like the finale.
Right.
No, that's definitely a good precept, yes. Oh, there's a couple of them. But read. Very good.
For he shall give his angels charge over thee.
Right.
To keep thee in all thy ways.
To do what?
Keep thee in all thy ways.
The Most High is going to keep you in all your ways whenever you abide in his way. Y'all see this? You don't have to be scared when your spouse is saying, oh, you going to class? The Delta virus is a... Bring it up Psalms 91. No plague is going to come if you make the Most High your refuge. Listen, babe, that's why we're doing the ginger shots at night, right? We're going to drink a lot of water. We're going to be healthy, right? We're going to make sure that our immune system is ready to attack this virus, to attack any type of disease or whatever it might be. And it don't even matter just because coronavirus. This should be always in our mind to be healthy. Y'all see this? So hopefully brothers and sisters got a little bit from this class. It's a 3-part class. This is technically a 3rd part from, what was the other ones? Yeah, how's your health, part 1 and part 2. So if you have any questions, hit us up. Again, we're mindful. We know some things. We got some knowledge on health. If you need help, hit us up. Again, you got a Kazak's number, Padazak's number. They can get in touch with us. Anybody have any questions on the topic? Yeah.
I just had something on the vaccine.
What you gonna say?
It's like in the state of Illinois, how many people died.
That's cool. They already know. Yeah, they already. That's all right. They got lawsuits coming against the vaccine already. They got lawsuits coming against it. So, yeah, we don't need no vaccine. For what? For what, man?
We just made a cable show about it.
Yeah, we just did a cable show. I'm gonna say this: get the cable show likes up, please. It's on Hidden Truth Bible Show. If you go to the top right, it's gonna say channels. Go down, you'll see the Hidden Truth Bible Show. Click on it. Click on the link. Send it to your people. I know you know about 20 people on your Facebook page. Send it to them directly. Please, let's get it out. Let's get these 1,000 views out so I can start banging on these witches. We got another good video, all right? I said witches. Santa Maria, right? The brujas, all right? Orishas, all right? But with that, brothers and sisters, thank you for joining. We'll see you here Thursday. All right, so with that, everybody in class, let them know Shalom online.
The scepter would never leave Judah. The scepter would never leave Judah. The scepter would never leave Judah. I'm Judah.